Let's see. Shalom. Do you guys hear me? I hope not too much noise. Is the sound of cars coming to you, or everything is fine? Any noise? Shalom, shalom. All right. Well, like I said, let me go live, without showing screen or anything, just to talk to you guys and have some nice coffee talk. Right now, I'm drinking my coffee, so you are welcome. Yeah, I received some emails asking me, what do you think about what's going on now? Well, there is good, there is bad, انت ليش ما تظهر على الكاميرا؟ شنو هذا؟ Abdul is asking me, why you don't show in the camera? Why you want to see my camera, Abdul? Huh? شمالك انت? There's nothing it's called Arabian coffee, actually. This is a very false news. When they say to you Arabica, there's no such a coffee. It's called Arabica. That's a big fat lie. As if the Arab is the one who came with the coffee. Arab never produced coffee. This is a new, like the coffee thing. Anyway, so the bad news that some European countries, they made poo-poo, with the Trump. Like the German chancellor, he said, this is not our war. So now, the America will remember that for a long time. If something happened, if Europe need America, they will say to them, this is not our war. All right? Is my voice coming good? No, they are being an idiot, because he did not ask them for anything, really. I mean, he did not ask them to join the war, to say this is not our war. He just said to them, if you are complaining about the price of gas, secure Hormuz, go ahead. Join us in the effort to secure it. That's all. Otherwise, you do not need them. But like this is telling you that the leaders, they are not smart. At least shut up, don't talk. If Germany never say anything, isn't it better? Because now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, they will remember. Remember when we called Europe, we did not call Germany, we called Europe. And then the German says, this is not our war. This is what happened when you have an idiot as a president, or leader. Is it true USA airplane was hit by Iranian missiles? The Iranian, they already killed the Trump, they killed the Minister of Defense, they drowned our airplane carrier a couple of times already. So, it's a news. They fabricate news. Now, you should know that it's not for their best that it's true to be true. You know what I mean? I am in Emirat. Things are fine. What do you think will happen? Nothing. The Iranian, they did already what they can do to Emirat and those countries. This is their maximum they can do. And again, but this is telling you that those countries like Emirat, Saudi Arabia, etc., they are cartonic countries. They don't have really defense. don't have real army. Until now, they're not even there to shoot one bullet at Iran. They just get hit and defend themselves by shooting what is coming to them. Any news you hear in X videos, etc., they are false unless they are. You see, when Israeli they lose a soldier, they announce we lost a soldier. They don't lie about it. In Israel, you cannot hide it. Same in America. Not only they will tell you who are the soldiers that got killed, they will tell you even their names. The only rules they have is not to mention the names publicly until they inform the families. They attack Christians in Syria. Who is attacking Christians in Syria? The Muslims? I watch Christians in Iraq are preparing for any attack from fanatic potatoes. Yeah, you will hear too many news. Many of them, they are false. But in wartime, 90% of the news is fake, and 10% of the news is late. Which means what is true, you will know about it is true because now it's already too late. Like, let us say, we have to mention it. Like, this is the news can appear. But there is some things, things nobody can hide, like numbers of soldiers, etc. Not in America. Shalom, everybody. Iran has attacked in Syria, and they will attack American soldiers there. First of all, there's no American soldiers in Syria. All the bases of American in Syria are empty. There's no bases left. They emptied them before the war. Even the bases in Iraq, they are almost empty too. They have only what is enough to defend the, let's say logistic and embassy. The only places there is soldiers is Kuwait, Qatar, Emirat, Saudi Arabia. The other countries where there's Shia, there is no soldiers no more. All right. Let us use some real facts, not made up rubbish. You start with war without informing your allies. Yeah. You see, this is not an excuse. You start a war without allies. That if this is the excuse, then Putin, he can. Trump, he can say nobody inform us about this war. Nobody knows why we should support Ukraine. The same as any war. Every war happened. You don't inform everybody, so they will tell the enemy, because you have many moles within European Union who will tell the enemy we are going to attack them. Only stupid people will tell everybody. In fact, Trump, he did not even tell to people who they are in the Congress, because he knew some of them, they will leak information to the enemy. Secondly, if Trump is not asking European Union to join the war, he do not need them. In fact, European Union is the last one that can be needed in anything. All what he said to them, you are complaining about Hormuz, open it, go ahead. Send your ship, secure it, and get your tanks. Stop complaining. Even that they want to do. He's not asking them for anything. Do America need Germany? That would be funny. If we need Germany, why Germany need us, and we have many bases in Germany? To protect what in Germany? Americans are in Germany for what reason? To protect America? or to protect Germany. Trump, he should save America the money we spend there from all of European countries and move to Greece. In fact, this is the plan. The American now, they are building a massive structures in Greece because they learned that all those countries are going woke, and there's only country they can have it really. There's two countries in the Mediterranean, Greece and Israel. The rest, they are not trustworthy. It's a fact because the leadership is woke. Spain, Germany, France, macaroni, stupid macaroni. Why Trump refused to acknowledge that the Russians are informing Iran? Well, first of all, if it's true, if you refuse to acknowledge or not, sometimes you refuse to talk about it because you have a purpose of that, which is politics. If he acknowledged Russia doing something, then he have to do something in return. And in the calculation of war, you don't make bigger enemy, you make them smaller. So if you say, okay, we discover Russia is doing this, so now we have to punish Russia. This is not the time to do so. You don't want to increase one more enemy and his big one to join like publicly the war. So if they are doing it under the carpet and we know about it, then it's okay. Later we will punish them. All right. It's like, you have a fight with somebody and you know that he have 10 friends is helping him from inside the house. So you go to the door, he says, hey, I know that you are helping him. Come and join him. That's not smart. So Trump, he will finish the war with Iran, and then if you want to punish Russia, he will punish it. For now, he needs Russia, actually, because the price of oil is going up, and Russia is an oil producer. So he needs Russia, the same as he needs all those who produce oil to cool down the economy, to control the prices, for your sake, actually, not only for it, because American, they will not be affected much. No, Russia will not join publicly, but Russia joined already from before the war. If you remember, a week, 5 days before the war, Russia joined what is called war game between USA or practice between Russia and Iran. And the purpose of that was to relocate the Iranian army by the protection of the Russian, so the American will not hit. So they start moving their weapon, their ships, their rockets, their missiles, all of this under a war game. But the fact it was an umbrella from the Russian to the Iranian to relocate what is already known as a target for the American. All right. So the American, they are not stupid. They knew that Russia is supporting Iran. And this is very normal. Iran provide Russia with a lot of drones during the war. Russia need Iran. Iran need Russia. That's very simple. I never been a Muslim, my friend. I'm too smart to be a Muslim for a second. I understand if somebody is born of a Muslim family, but only stupid people, stay in Islam for a second. You see, when you are in a position of a leadership, it's not like somebody sitting in the coffee shop says, "How come you don't do this?" There's numbers, they calculation. There is economy. There's many things to make you make decision or even make a statement. In fact, when Trump, he did not acknowledge Russia is supporting Iran, is being smart. Otherwise, talk is cheap, But then the result of that can be not a good thing. Do you think Christians who left Iraq will go back to their land? You see, the one who leave a country, Uh, I don't think he left to come back, you know. And obviously the country don't mean too much for them, right? Secondly, you know, those Iraqi who left Iraq, they went to America. They have nice villas, nice houses, cars. Why in the world they want to go back to Iraq? That's it, you know. What is there is in Iraq, you know? Dust and dirt. There's nothing there. Iran is still fighting and have the world in their hands because the port of Hormuz, America has empowered Iran. That is a very stupid statement because, you know, Iran controlled the port of Hormuz for 9 years during the war with Iraq, and they could not control anything, and it was a horrible war for them. America is the last one to be affected by this Hormuz things. We have our oil, we have our gas, we have our energy, and we have even, we just controlled Venezuela, which is the biggest producer in the world for oil. So this is a very silly statement. Empowering who? In fact, you will see all those countries who they are now, they try not to get involved. If things get longer, they will have no patience with Iran. This is why Iran, like a puppy now, they allow the Indian, they allow the South Korean, they allow the Chinese, they allowed. So who's left, you know? So the oil is already flowing because you cannot close it. Additional to that, all the Arab neighbors now, they became a real enemy after what happened. So the war with Iran did not empower, it demolished Iran. I mean, look what this guy is talking about. I mean, all their manufacturing. Trump, he can, by attacking their electric grid, he can set them back 100 years back. Do you know how long, if he attacked their refineries, how long is going to take to build a refinery? 10 years? Hundreds of billions of dollars for each? What are you talking about? The damage is massive, and the loss is not to count by trillions. All what they did in the last 50, 60 years is gone. In fact, all what they've done even since the time of the king. Catholics support Islamic community. That is false. That's stupid. Number one, people who fight against Islam is the Catholic. You are ignorant. If you are talking about woke people in Europe, those are woke. They are not Catholic. They are not Christians. They are naked. They are hippies. They are gays. Don't be stupid. So anyway, many naive people think Iran is strong. Iran is strong compared to the Arab, compared to UAE, to Saudi Arabia. They have a massive population, 100 million, compared to Saudi or Emirat. Emirat is like a village for them. They can eat it in one day. This is why you see the Arab, until now, did not dare to respond. We are talking 2026, not 1987. Actually, this is an even bigger stupid statement from you, Mr. You keep calling me Mr. Godfather. Listen carefully. In 1987, the world depended heavily on the oil of Iraq and Iran and the Gulf. Now it is not the same. Now there's more countries producing oil than before, not the opposite. So now we have gas in Israel. Israel is importing gas to Egypt, to Jordan, to Syria, and even to Europe, to Greece, to Cyprus. Now we have Azerbaijan became a major supplier of oil. Now we have a new, what is called the new Guyana, something like that. A small island, they have a massive amount of oil. Venezuela, I mean, all of this, you are just ignorant. So now actually, this is why actually many, they are relaxing, not too much going agitated, with what's happening in the Hormuz. But that still don't bother Trump, because he noticed that those people are not trustworthy. Maybe one day we need them, they will not join us. Otherwise, the time is different now. USA in the 80s was not a supplier of oil. When the Saudi Arabia, during the war, six days war, they cut the oil from USA. Our gas station here shut down. We have no gas. Cars are stopped working. USA threatened to bomb Saudi Arabia everywhere, and they opened the line right away. But now we do not buy from Saudi Arabia. We do not need their oil. So again, you are ignorant, my friend. You have a speech of a teenage. Everything is changing against Iran now. And to add to that, to add salt to injury, the Syrian regime collapsed. Hamas collapsed. Hezbollah is getting beaten every day, and Israel will finish it. Just wait. So what is left for Iran? All the puppies of Iran are gone. All right? Pope condemned the war in Iran. My friend, Pope condemned every war. This is his job, to speak of peace, not to speak of war. So try to understand the position he is in. He's not supposed to go in the back when he says, hey, let us go for war. All right? He's the Pope. I'm not defending him, I'm not, you know me. If the Pope may make poo-poo, we smash him, But don't be naive. Don't be speaking like a kid. Have you ever talked about such a topic with real Arab? Well, I take to talk with real Arab. I am a real Arab. I talk to myself in the mirror. All right. Mr. Prince, Iran has preparing for war for 20 years. My friend, if they're preparing for war for 20 years and they could not take one airplane. Once when I was a kid, I threw a rock and I killed a bird, but I wasn't aiming. You know what I mean? So by mistake, as I say, it's not because I am like a sniper. So I throw a rock in the air. I was just throwing, like to see how far I can go. And oops, I hit a bird. All right? So imagine Iran preparing for war for the last 20 years, and they could not hit a bird. You are really funny. Guys, they are preparing for this for the last 20 years. Yes, they are preparing to die one after one. I mean, what kind of a preparing is that? Preparing that our supreme leader was shish kebab in 2 seconds. And then the whole government is gone. They asked Trump, you are negotiating with who? He said, we don't know. Until now, we are waiting for them to confirm who is going to represent them in the negotiation. Because we killed all the leaders. Is he lying? No. So when you say to me they are preparing for 20 years, you sound like a kid, my friend. Is that how you go to war after 20 years of preparation? Israel, a small tiny country, fly all over your sky. You cannot even hit a butt of them. This is after the preparation, right? Thank you, Sarah. God bless you. The problem with the Muslims, when they hold the Kalashnikov in their hand, they think they hold the world hostages. So what if they have a rocket or a ballistic missile? They think they can scare America. American, if they want, they can just nuke them in 2 seconds. The war is over. As simple as that. They are lucky, the Muslims, that the Christian countries don't use nukes that easy. Otherwise, all this war with any Muslim country will be finished in 2 seconds. 2 seconds. But isn't it more funny and more stupid that you are preparing for war with someone can make you turn you to ashes? Ballistic missile can hit Europe. So I don't know how old are you, but don't get married. Your wife, she will leave you. I can go now to Trump house and throw a rocket at his house. But what will happen to me next? Guys, ballistic missile can hit Europe now, can hit US, hit us in Europe. Okay, protect yourself. So why you don't join the war? You see, you can protect yourself. So you said that Trump did not tell you. Trump, he did not inform you. And now you are crying that the Iranian can kill you. And you are admitting that they are dangerous, yet you don't want to do anything about it, so cry. Why Trump need to protect you? Right? Do you hear a noise of cars when the cars pass by? Is it noisy when cars go by? Yeah, let the Prime Minister of Spain, Free Palestine, protect you. You know? Why they want to hit you anyway if you are supporting them all the time? America says it's not a Christian country. Which America says that? Who said that? America says? Which America? There's a lady, her name is America, says that? Is that why the Ministry of Defense, before he start his speech about the war, he read the Bible? Is that why they every meeting they do, they start with the prayer from the Bible? Funny. How old are you, CP? I'm 17. My mom is 16. Yeah. Yeah, fight the invasion inside your country first, Europe. I mean, those criminals, they are taking over your street, raping your women, beating them, kidnapping, grooming, dude. Yeah. You know, when we talk about the result of this war until now, if a Trump he go and he says, I am done, I will stop, it is a massive victory. It's a massive victory for us, massive victory for Israel. We taught anyone in the world, whoever shout death to America, what can come to him out of that? Yeah, those are the one who turn a green bird. You're right. Yeah, the Houthi, you see, because they hit them last time, the hit was very bad, and I think they killed their leader. So since then, they stop using cell phone and stop fighting. That's why you see the Houthi, they learned their lesson, but cost them a lot of money and men. You see, when you tolerate those terrorists, they would do more. But if you hit them so hard, you would teach them how to behave. So they nuke them now because they are losing. What is that guy talking about? Guys, look at this. Mr. Prince, you have lost argument. So you will nuke them now is because they are losing. I am sorry, Mr. Prince, you're stupid. Nobody nuked them. Nobody's talking about nuke. I'm showing you that you are an idiot. If the point is just winning a war, they can nuke them without even war. Just one bomb, the whole country will surrender. The same what happened to Japan. You know Japan, empire, not Iran. They went down to their knee. So you are being stupid. So, nuke them now. Nobody is nuking them now, and we will not nuke them later too. You're a potato. You're mentally ill. You're like a man who think he have a delivery, in the delivery room he keeps screaming, "Baby is coming, baby is coming," and your legs is open, but nothing's coming out except fart. Uh, so the war is already finished. It's already finished. The only thing left is to grab this uranium, which is a major thing. But the Iranian cannot touch it. And now they notice that this uranium became a curse on them. It's a curse. It is not for their benefit no more. So they will have to find, actually already the Iranian, they offer through Russia that they can give their uranium, enriched uranium, to Russia. Trump, he refused. So you see, Trump, if he agree, the war is, the target of the war is finished. But he don't want the Russian to have it. All right? So already the Iranian, they surrender. All of this, actually negotiating with someone is hitting you every day is an act of surrender. Is that correct, guys? Why I want to negotiate with somebody, he launch a war on me, unless I am losing badly. Correct? Did you hear about tuna conservative attack? No, I did not hear about what tuna. What tuna? I don't know what is that. Uh, yeah, actually, this is a clear evidence that they are surrendering, because in the time of war, you killed my kids, you killed my leader, you killed the supreme leader, the one they worship. How in the world they will negotiate with you? You sit on the table when they are hitting you, because you're not hitting America. Until now, America lost 13 soldiers, 4 of them by mistakes. If the American, they hit about a 12,000 target, if every target killed 1 Iranian soldier, just one, that means there's 12,000 Iranian dead from the regime. So why you want to sit on the table with someone? He killed thousands and thousands of you and destroy your economy, destroy your leadership, your supreme holy leader. Why you want to sit with them? Because you are surrendering. Uh, this negotiation is only to confuse enemies. It is a complete elimination. Well, the one who seek the negotiation is Iranian. Same time, Trump is not stupid. The negotiation can go, but the bombing will never stop. That's good. So they cannot play the game. We know we are fooling them. We are like killing time. No, the mission continue as nothing happening, and there's negotiation. You continue, succeed or not. The bombing is even more aggressive. All right. So that does not change anything really. He is like Biden 200. What does that mean? He look old. He's old. In fact, I am really surprised of somebody in his age. Every day he have 5, 6 conferences. He speak for 2 hours in each. He fly from here to here. I mean, this guy, he have a lot of energy. If you are in his age, you will not be able even to move your ass. And not only that, he makes speeches standing. Standing. How many activities he have every day? How many conference? How many meeting? So what do you mean look like Biden? Trump is not a holy man. I hate his double standard mindset. I stay with Israel, the Ukraine, and Iranian disagree with the Trump support to Putin. Trump will never perish his body. Putin punish his body. Putin. Yeah, I don't agree with the politics of Trump uh, with Putin. But you see, every country in the world do what is good for them. And I will give you an example. Ukraine one day voted against Israel. They did. Why? Because Israel one day did not vote against Putin. So in the world of politics, you can go and make the coffee speech, or you as an ethical person say this is not right. But in the world of reality, they have different calculation. Your friend today, he might be your enemy tomorrow. All right? So Trump, he have his own calculation with Putin. And obviously, Putin is smarter than Trump when it comes to, like fooling him. He gave him hope that he is going to stop the war. He gave him hope, like delay any penalty on me, any sanction. We are going to negotiate. But I think Trump, he understands this very well. However, uh, Trump is a businessman. He calculates his numbers. He don't care for your ethic. He care for what is, let us say, benefit America, not what benefit you ethically. So for him, he have different calculation. Why want to give Ukraine all this money? As you see right now, Germany, and this is how we see it. I'm not saying we do not support Ukraine. Germany right now, they say this is not our war. So what if somebody attack USA? Well, Germany will say this is not our war. And now Trump, he will start using this from now on. He will say, why I need to support you in Europe? This is not our war. Why I need to support you against Putin? This is not my war. I can be friend with Putin. I can invite him tomorrow. So the European Union, they have a bunch of idiots, and they are driving this man to go away from them. When Putin is elected, they said he is going to make war. He is going to make a third World War III. But the guy, he shake hands with everybody, even North Korean, as you say in the chat. He do better politics. Which one is better, to have war between South Korea and North Korea, or to shake hands with this crazy guy who looked like a pig? Let us shake hands with him, cool the things down. When Trump, he went there, they are almost going to go to war between South Korea and North Korea. So he saved the millions of lives by shaking hands. Same time with Russia. You need to have different calculation. When you watch a movie, you will see there's somebody who is the good cop and somebody is the bad cop. So if all of us are the bad cop, who's going to talk to Putin? You don't cut all the communication. Somebody have to be able to communicate with the one you consider him even as an enemy. That is a smart way to do it, because you never know. So right now, Trump, he is not against to sit with the Iranian to talk to them. That is very smart of him. He can say, "Well, I want to sit with those, puppies. Let us smash them, finish them, get rid of them. I don't care." But he is being really smart by saying, "We said, if we can get things done without war, even better." Trump is arrogant, proud man, and his God is money. This is true, but all leaders in the world, their God is money, and they are arrogant and they are proud. Name for one for me is not. Go ahead. I'm listening. Which one? Why you only see Trump is the bad person? What about the rest of the world? Who is the good one? Netanyahu, Erdogan, Putin, Macaroni? Who? You tell me. Uh, yeah, sure. Modi is very good. Modi is the most corrupt leader of ever, I think. Uh, and we want to solve the war between Ukraine and Russia because it's not for our benefit at the end of the day to make Russia as an enemy. We don't want to. Why we want to be an enemy to Russia? Ukrainian, you will see. Ukrainian in 20 years from now, their kids, they will meet Russian and they will forget about the war. Who remember the war between the Serbian and Kosovo? Do you remember? Massive war, bloody. I saw a video of a person going in the street. He asked them, "What do you think about people of Kosovo? Do you hate them?" They say no. New generation will come, and old days, because remember, those two nations, they are very close to each other. They have many things to share. They are Orthodox, they are Christians, they speak almost the same language. There is enmity, yes, there is anger for sure, but time changed everything. Uh, CP become white European. That is a stupid statement of you. My friend, I am whiter than a European. You're a donkey. CP become white European, brother. Russia is an enemy. They hate the West and they want to be like by the West at the same time. No, no, this is not true. You see, uh, the Russian are not Putin, and Putin is not Russia. So you do judge by Putin or by Russia. Putin right now, he controls the Russian by the dogs of Chechnya. They hate him. So you are mistaken, by a president and judging the whole nation. That is not a smart, my friend. Russian are poor people, the same as Ukrainian. They don't want war. What they got from this war? Nothing. Nothing. They got nothing from this war. What is the benefit for this war for a Russian person who is a teacher? He became a billionaire. This is the game of the filthy Putin. Turkey will lead peacekeeping force to Ukraine. That's those don't believe those stuff when they speak about them in the internet, because Putin is the last one to accept Turkish in his borders. Don't listen to those people. News is just a joke. If the Turkish are on the border of Russia, he will be 1,000 times more worried than Ukrainian. Uh, well, Putin, he have a reason for this war, and his reason is to be Caesar. All right, he want to be Caesar. He want to collect back all the Soviet Union countries. That is the target. The target is not only Ukraine. If you go check in the map right now in Latvia, sorry, in Moldova, there's a couple of thousands of Russian soldiers. There's a territory in Moldova controlled totally by Russia, but there's no borders between Moldova and Russia. Moldova is in the border of Romania, and then Ukraine between Moldova and Russia, and there's like a 1,000-mile distance. So the plan of Putin was to grab back Ukraine, Moldova, Romania, Bulgaria, and all the Black Sea, one by one, to bring back the Soviet Union. You see, all those countries who used to be part of the Soviet Union, Putin, either he invade them or he forced them to join agreement with him. Like even Muslim countries, like Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, etc. So he forced them to join in a kind of let us say federation, agreement. So in the appearance, they have a president, they have a government, but the real government, the real one controlling their economy and everything and their security is Russia. They can't even buy weapon without Russia approval. So what Gorbachev he did, destroying the Soviet Union, Putin trying to get it back. All right. That is the whole target of Putin. He want to be Caesar. Gorbachev destroyed Soviet Union, the KGB guy, he want to bring it back to him. When last time I saw a Russian person, he told me we don't hate Ukraine. I will never hate them. He told me actually, in fact, I'm running away from Russia so I don't go to war. Before he knew even if I support Ukraine or I'm with Russia, he told me I get out. This war is not our war. What is war for? And he said it clearly. We lost a lot. Our economy is in a chaos. Our banks are empty. Nobody can even get a mortgage. Many companies can't even pay their mortgage. All Western companies closed their branches. Our oil price became like so cheap, so to the point we are not making money because it's bringing a huge income. So what the war did, beside the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of people get killed. Always remember that people are not the one who make war. Poor people, like if I am now a soldier in USA, am I the one who make decision to go to war? No. I will receive an order to go to war. I don't make war. All right. So the leader, if he is evil, he go to war. He can justify it as he wish. Why the Iranian, they shout death to America? What they have with America? Why the Iranian, they have a terrorism agency in every country in Europe? Why they have training camps in Venezuela? Why the Iranian cannot enjoy their oil and gas and their wealth and have nice life? Why they are spending all this money for hating other nations? When you plan for all of this, the one you plan against, he will plan against you too. And if they are stronger than you, they will wipe the floor with you. And this is what happened. Those wicked people, they are going, uh, uh, going to hate America, to hate Israel, and now they are getting paid. Putin, he just made a stupid mistake. He called his attack in Ukraine an operation because he thought Ukraine are going to surrender in 24 hours. In fact, the one who made Putin attack is Joe Biden. If you remember, before the attack, for me, and actually, I thought there is no way Putin will attack, because how he will attack, and all the West is standing with Ukraine. But then Biden, the idiot, he went on TV, if you remember, before the attack, before the invasion, says, whatever, let me make it clear, I quote him, whatever Putin do, USA will not involve. And that is a green light for Putin to attack. He just received a golden message saying, go. And not only that, the stupid Putin, he sent a message to Zelensky saying to him, you better run away, you are no match. We will send you a helicopter to take you out of the country, you and your family. So if Zelensky was a coward, actually, I used to look at this guy as like he's an actor. He don't look like a strong man for me. But I respect of him that he did not listen to the stupid American advice. Otherwise, Ukraine now is occupied totally by Russia. And look what happened. Ukraine, who was supposedly collapsing, anyone notice what happened in the last 48 hours? What is the last news you heard about Ukraine in the last 48 hours? Anyone heard something? Nothing? Emirat, Saudi Arabia, Bahrain, Kuwait, and Israel. And in the top of it is America. But this is in the last 48 hours. They ask Zelensky to come immediately, please. They want the Ukrainian drones because after the war, it is proven to be that the Ukrainian drones is the best to hunt the Iranian attack. So from a country is collapsing to a country is collapsing the enemy, manufacture weapon, from a country buying weapon, begging for weapon, please help us, we need help. And now Ukraine is giving weapon to everybody. Do you remember when I told you Ukraine have a great, Ukraine army is going to be one of the greatest armies? I believe actually the army of Ukraine will be the biggest powerful army in Europe after Russia, if not even more than Russia. Israel, they are asking Ukraine for help. Yeah. So they are beating everybody in their technology. And Ukrainians are not, this is not Somalia, my friend. So when Putin decided to attack Ukraine, he made a big mistake. Those are very, very smart people. They have the best engineers. They have the best hackers in the world. They have the best software engineer. They have the best, I mean, they are the only country actually in that territory who was making a space engine. In fact, even NASA used to buy their engine from Ukraine. Do you know that? For a spaceship. Ukraine is not a joke. So Putin, he said, oh, those they are bankrupt. Their leader was corrupt. Now my puppy is gone. So we have a new puppy. He is refusing to be my puppy. I'm going to invade them in 24 hours. I will take the whole country. You don't even have an army. I have the biggest army in the world. I'm Russia. I'm Putin. Go. He sent his army. Even they don't even have the right shoes. He sent those Chechenians making like show, like wearing gear, and supposedly they are heroes. The second they arrived there, the Ukrainian made them shish kebab. When Putin he attacked, Ukraine have 0 drones. I saw the documentary about a high school student in Ukraine. He is the one who told the army where is the Chechenian now. He have a drone. He received it from somebody live in the West, like a gift, like those buy in Amazon. So he told the army, I saw the Chechenian is in this area. They told him, how you know? He said, I use a drone. And that saved the city of Kiev, that kid, because they were coming and they are not aware of that direction. A kid. Yeah. In fact, now Ukraine are not fighting by soldiers, they are fighting by drones. It is hilarious how the war changed. They are replacing their army because they have short of men. This war is 4 years. Where is the proof Putin wants Ukraine? My friend, somebody, he sent his army all the way to Kiev. Is this that not enough proof? Somebody, he took already all of a Crimea. That's not our proof. He took it many years ago. Guys, what is the proof? What is the proof? He took my living room. Okay, this is not proof that he went to your house. Okay, he took my bedroom yesterday too. Okay, this is not enough proof. He took the living room, he took the bedroom. Still, you have the kitchen and the bathroom. Lord have mercy. Yeah, he invaded Georgia. You see, this is what Putin planned. He want to take Georgia. He want to take Armenia. He want to take all those countries, and he want to take even the gas field of Azerbaijan. And Ukraine have a lot of minerals. So there's a treasure of minerals in that area. All of this is a theft and just control. Yeah, like now they have an agreement just yesterday that the Saudi, they will give the Ukrainian money. In return, the Ukrainian will give them drones. Okay. Ukrainians are begging for help. They need money. This war is sucking everything. You see, the Chinese, they took a massive land from Russia. Putin don't even dare to fart on the Chinese. Trump, he told Putin, laughing at him, this is your Alaska. Do you want to take it? Do Putin dare to say we will take Alaska? You don't. So when you are weak, when you are a poor country, everybody want to bully you. Right? Uh, yeah, I think Ukraine is going to have a great future as manufacturer for weapon and drones. And the top of that, this country is blessed with crops and minerals. That's why Trump, he says, I want 50%. So imagine they have a worth of 6 trillion. Trump, he want 50% for what? For $300 billion only. And those poor people, they have to agree because they need weapon. This agreement is not fair, It's a theft, actually. And this is the truth, Big countries, they will take your wealth. They will take control over you. CP US government is evil. Today, Christian civilians in Al Skelbia, northeast Syria, thanks to your allowing the terrorists to take over. First of all, it's very funny that you blame everybody for your poo-poo. When those terrorists they attack, all those people who have a lot of arms and guns, they went and hide in their home. It's not America who allowed them. It's not even America who armed them. It's Turkey. Your Assad is a rabbit. His army collapsed in 2 seconds. He have 1 million soldiers. What America have to do with you? So if America approved them to be a government, you cry now. It's you who surrender, like a little girl. They want to blame America for everything. You see the Alawi in Syria, they were armed to their teeth. You know, teeth? They have storage of weapons. They have Scud missiles. They have the same missiles they have in Iran. They did not even use one when those terrorists attack. They run. And now he blamed America, this guy. Secondly, those Christians in Syria, they are always, like I can say the city he's talking about, they are really good men, but always they don't have a voice. So it doesn't matter who is your leader, you're a potato there. If it is the Assad regime, if it's the Shia, if it's a Sunni, you live like a puppy. Nobody respects you, nobody treated you good. You are just a third-hand citizen. Zelensky is a billionaire now. Zelensky is a billionaire before he became president, my friend. Secondly, let us say Zelensky became a trillionaire. That will not change the fact that Putin is evil and he should not attack Ukraine. So what Zelensky had to do now with our topic? You are trying to find, okay, you know what, Zelensky, what about Putin? How many yachts he have? Who is the friends of Putin? Where they spend their night? How many girls they bring to have boom boom with them? Zelensky is bad, Our Putin is a very good guy, He go to the church every Sunday, Yeah. So when they try to attack a country, they try to find a reason to attack the country. What is the reason? Zelensky. Let us say Zelensky, for the sake of argument, is the most corrupt man. Well, let me tell you something. How many times you heard me saying that Netanyahu is a very corrupt man? Is that true, guys? How many times you heard me saying that? Always, right? But that will not change the fact that Israel is Israel. How we should support Israel. So this is like a very well-known tactic to frame you so they can destroy your country, not you as a person. And let me tell you something very important, very simple. When Zelensky, he refused to run, as Biden told him, even if he is a billionaire. In fact, if you are a billionaire, why you want to stay? Why you want to stay? Go and live your life, have a, you're already a very rich person. Why you want to risk your life and your family and you might be assassinated? It's very possible any moment he can be assassinated by the dogs of Putin. Yet Zelensky did not run. So I respect him. I respect him for that, Not everybody would do that. I'm going inside my house. So don't be like the pirate of the Caribbean. Look at the world from one eye. Just because you put a bandage, not because you are blind, but you decide to become blind. Netanyahu for sure is a corrupt man. He will go to jail because he's corrupt. But that will not change the fact that the land of the Jews is Israel. What does this have to do if Netanyahu is good or bad? Same for Ukraine. Right? Yeah, I respect him actually. In fact, if you run away, Ukraine will collapse. Because when the soldiers they hear that their leader is gone, he run away. Not only he's gone, he run away. The same as what happened in Syria. Trump is supporting ISIS where? Where he's supporting ISIS? Tell me. Go ahead. So who is the one putting them in jail? In fact, let me tell you something. If I am Trump right now, I will release every single one of ISIS. Because ISIS, they were not really killing Christians. ISIS, they were attacking Muslims. And they were attacking terrorists like Hezbollah. So both are terrorists, Hezbollah and ISIS. Let them fight each other. Hezbollah right now attacking our embassies in Iraq. So we spent all this time defending Hezbollah actually in Iraq, protecting the Iraqi government, which is paying salary to Hezbollah. Let ISIS out of the jail. We have more than 65,000 ISIS members. Free them. Let those Hezbollah and ISIS have fun. All right? If ISIS is still out without American help, they will be busy until now. They will not be busy. They will not have time for the Christians, and they will not have time to attack European, and will not have time to attack. They will be busy until now slaughtering each other. Let ISIS out. You know, you made a mistake actually. You see, the American always they make a poo-poo. So they went to Iraq, they took Saddam Hussein out, and then they give it to the Shia. The Shia give it to Iran. Iran give it to Hezbollah. Then ISIS came. Then we came to protect Iran from ISIS. This is how stupid the Americans are. Let them take Iraq, and then they will be busy for the coming century fighting each other. Very simple. If they try to come to you, then you make them shish kebab. But you know, trust me, those Shia and Sunni, they hate each other more than anything in the world. A Muslim, he hate the Shia more than he hate 1,000 times the Jews or the Christians. Same for Hezbollah. Let them be busy. In reality, if you think about it now, even though like Iran is demolished, it's time to punish them because they exceed the line. You know, it's not about they are fighting the Sunni no more. They are coming to America, coming to Israel. So we have to fight them. Otherwise, it's good to have Iran as a powerful Shia country. So the Shia and the Sunni, they will be busy with each other. And you know, the funny is that when Putin, he support Hamas, nobody complained. He's a good guy. He's a Christian guy, right? He's not corrupt. When he support Hezbollah, he's a good guy, right? He's a good guy. When he allowed the Chechenian and his kid, he did beat the hell of a Russian kid, teenage, because he insulted the Prophet Muhammad. And Putin, he made a comment about it, so what? He deserved it. Not only should be arrested because it's against the law to beat somebody, he sent his bodyguard, the son of Kadyrov. They brought a Russian kid. They beat the hell of him. The guy went in a coma. Putin, he said he deserved it. He insulted the Prophet of Allah. Putin, he built more than 800 mosques from the budget of Russia. If you type right now the word Eid, celebration in Russia, check it out how they occupy Moscow. Tens of thousands of Muslims praying in the heart of Moscow. All of this never happened before, but because of Putin. This is why you notice that Putin and whoever support Hamas and Hezbollah are friends. Tucker Carlson, Cow Dance, Hezbollah, Iran, the previous regime of Syria, all is one side. North Korea, all Dr. Evil. North Korea, he looked like Dr. Evil in the movie. You know? But nobody say Putin is a bad person. They claim that he is a Christian guy. Putin, he made a law that if you insult Prophet Muhammad, you go to jail. In Russia, nobody can insult Muhammad. Do you know that? Nobody can make fun of Islam. I go to Ukraine, I make seminar teaching about Islam. Nobody talk to me. Nobody say anything to me. Ukraine invite me everywhere. And what is my topic? You know what my topic is. Can I do the same in Russia? No. Muhammad is protected in Russia. Is that the same Russian used to fight the Muslims and defeat them to defend the Christians? What happened to Russia? We have a filthy man from the KGB. He is not a Christian. He is a communist. He's a woke. He is corrupt to the bones. They speak about Zelensky as being rich, as if Putin is coming, he's sitting in a cave. How many yacht he have? Who is his friends? Where he spent his vacation? Go check it out with Putin. Tucker, he speak for the military of America, who are tired of sending our sons to die in the sand. Really? So how come Tucker? Okay, hold on. Which country you send your son to die in the sand? Give me the name. Iraq? Is that Iraq? Is it Iraq? Okay. So how come Tucker Carlson, he say we should support Russia? You tell me. Why we should support Russia against Ukraine? Why he mentioned that he don't mind if our soldiers went and joined Russia against those Ukrainians? Why Tucker Carlson, who care for your kids, he sent text messages a day before the war with Iran, saying to them what they would do next, so they can kill our kids? This is why now he's going to go to jail. He care for our kids, right? So he spy for the enemy. He spy for Hezbollah. You see how stupid you are? Tucker Carlson, he care for your kids, so he promote and defend Sharia law. The Sharia law, which is says kill the Christians, rape their women. He care for your kids. He don't want them to die in the sand. Is that right? Say no to war, forsake violence, turn to Christ Jesus, repent. Yeah, that's false statement, my friend. We don't just forsake war just for the sake of forsaking war. You know, war against evil is a holy war. As simple as that. If you have a rapist, do you say stay away from problems, or you fight the rapist to save the women? If somebody is beating a child, do you stand to protect the child, or you say none of my business? He might go to war with this guy. If Tucker Carlson against war, then why he support Hamas, who they are nothing but war and nothing but rapists, and they kill American? A bunch of foolish people. Sucker Carson, he care for you. Yeah, agree. You CP, you talk as if the American government are holy or only good guys. You guys are supporting Islam in your own country. Where? Show me. Where American country supporting Islam in your country? I mean, people are so stupid. Is it forbidden for a Christian prince to speak against Islam in my country? No. So we don't support Islam. We can wipe the floor with Muhammad with our ass. Can you do that in your country? Tell me the name of your country. And then we will find out if you support Islam or not. Is that fair, guys? If your country allow you to make poo-poo on Muhammad, then I can agree with you that your country is not supporting Islam. Which country is yours? In their born mission example, this is not America. That's stupid talk. They are big in number, so you know, democracy. They want to build the mosque. They build the mosque. What does have to do with supporting Islam? This country give a freedom of religion, freedom of insult. You can insult any name, including Jesus. So this is stupid statement. When you say support Islam, it's mean to give somebody right over somebody else. That's what it means. So obviously you are ignorant. You do not know the difference between that. If people they come to this country and they are Hindus, they have the right to build a temple, Hindu temple, even if it's a temple for the rats. So there's a huge difference between supporting them and giving them rights. They have the right of every citizen. So a Muslim in this country, he can vote. I can vote too. This is what democracy is about. But for you, you think if they are exist in Michigan and they are in big in number, well, they can vote, and the one who is bigger in number, he win the election. This is not about supporting Muslims. There's having no King March in Los Angeles tomorrow. Yeah, well, Los Angeles is a woke city. India made a law that anyone insult Prophet Muhammad, he will be persecuted. A woman from the Hindu party, she said something about Aisha. They kicked her out in less than 2 hours from the party. They stripped her from any position in the government she had, and they kicked her out of the party in India. All right? They can, you know, schedule no king march. This is very stupid anyway. They can march as much as they want. Well, you know, those people, they are stupid. At the end of the day, Trump is the one who is in the White House and they are not. Yeah, they are woke, stupid people. You do not need to march for it when you have Biden. In fact, when you say no king, that means Trump is a great person now, because you just said he's a king. He's acting as a king, right? So Biden was not, right? He was a potato. Anyway, thank you, Nita, very much. God bless you. You know, some hippie Christians, they teach you that war is bad. But Christianity is always at war. Don't you know that? God is always at war. Go and read the Bible. Many people are just dummy and they take one verse from the Bible and they make a book of it and they forget about the rest. The whole idea of salvation is war. It's not about peace. You receive peace after the war. So you have war with sin. You have war with this the one who want to commit the crimes. You have war with warriors who they are love to kill criminals. You have war with enemy who want to rape your women, take your land, burn your house. Wickedness is part of this earth. So there's some people, they are hippies, like those woke. They think that America is secure because we don't need army, So if we don't have army, everybody will be fine. Nobody will attack us. We'll be safe. This is honeymoon land. They're just a bunch of stupid. They don't. They ignore reality. That always there is somebody wicked, and the wicked will be so scary if he is powerful. And the only way to fight against the wicked is to have an army, and that army can destroy the wicked and the wickedness. In America, the kind of country where you never know if you will take your kid home or from kindergarten in one piece. That's very stupid, my friend. That's very stupid. It is you who do not know. They are grooming your girls. Go. Give me a break. I mean, look who's talking. A person live in Europe. They are kidnapping your girls and your police do nothing about it. You call them, they do nothing. Here, if I call the police, in 2 seconds they will be here. I don't know. It's the kind of a country where your kid go, you don't know if he will come back one piece. Where do you get this from? Which kid he went to the school, he did not come back one piece? Are you talking about somebody going and doing mass shooting? This exists in Europe, exists everywhere. uh, 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 as long American they are armed, America is good. When you have a country, you cannot defend yourself, you are doomed. I have a bunch of guns next to me. I do not need the government to come protect me. So if there's a wicked man will come to my house and want to shoot me, then good luck for him. I'm not going, I will call the police for sure. I will do the right thing. But if I don't have my guns, by the time the police is here, they will take pictures of me, like, okay, this guy got killed. So America is great because we have guns. America is great because we have rights. You in Europe are doomed because you cannot even have guns. Even your police in many places don't even have guns. Right? Yeah, I need, I need to do some cleaning here. I did not clean this gun. I was talking about cleaning for some time, but I keep forgetting. I did shoot in it. I did not oil it yet. Don't tell me about what is right, what's wrong. You live in a countries where you cannot defend yourself. You don't even have defense. uh, I mean, see the videos about Europe, how those wicked criminals coming to Europe, destroying. You know, I saw a bunch of people going in the street, beating people, putting their hand under the skirt of a woman, beating somebody in the for like not even beating them because you are doing something. It's just harassing people. Where is your police? Do you have even police? So America, my friend, with all bad things we have it, which means Democrat, is I think is the greatest country ever I ever saw. I've been in Europe everywhere. I've been in Asia. I can say maybe the most safe country I saw is Korea. All right, Korea is very safe. People are, you know, but Korean are, let us say, different kind of people. They are not the same. Here we have many ethnic, many group, many ideology. The Korean are like more in harmony in their culture. They are not too much exposed to the garbage of, open your borders and give citizenship to everybody. Uh, but if you go to European, I mean, one day people used to go and say, "I want to go enjoy my vacation in Paris." Who want to go to Paris now? You go to Paris, you see Morocco, you see Algeria, you don't see Paris. You go to London, you see Pakistan, you don't see English people. Are we making things up? Yeah, and we will never let them take our guns from us. And we are the Christians, we are changing the mind of a lot of people, even though the Muslims are investing heavily with people like Sakar Carson, trying to delude the mind of conservative. But I pray that those people will expose very soon, especially if this Sakar Carson go to jail, for he was committing a treason, helping Hezbollah against his own army. I promise you, I will make a party if this guy convicted with a treason. Right? Well, this is the plan of Joe Biden. If you go right now, search for Joe Biden. White will become minority, something like that. The video is there. He said the plan is in less than 20 years from now, the white people will become minority in America. And here you ask yourself, is that a plan for economy? Is it a plan for like science? I mean, why a guy who is he's a white person himself? He is so happy he will open the borders to the point white will become minority. What that will do? What is exactly the plan? They are mentally ill. What if I say, let us open the border to the white and maybe the black will become way more, or people will be upset, right? They will say, oh, this is racism. You are saying black will become way more minority. But to say we will make the white minority is okay. But this is evil. This is racism. You are targeting a race. By closing immigration for white people, opening it to everybody is not white. So those woke, they have mental issue. This is why I never liked them. I never voted for them. They are self-destruction. I'm not against you if you are black or Spanish, but to say that the president, he wanted to make the country, he's planning to make the one who they are, the American, the real American, the one who is there for the last 250 years. He want to make them minority. Why? That is a pure evil. This is why Joe Biden, he brought in less than 48 hours 100,000 Afghani. Those in less than 10 years, they will become 10, they will become 1 million. Each one of them will have 10 kids. In 48 hours. If a president says, let us invite only white, aren't you all will be upset this is racism? It's obvious, right? This is racism. But to say let us invite only non-white, that is not racism, right? So they are evil, they are racist, they are wicked. So this potato, he knew that this is what they like, his group, his party. Such a talk, such a plan. And then you ask yourself, what is exactly the plan? To replace the American with a new nation? Is it? They speak about the native people. Well, this is like what you are doing. You are replacing the European inside Europe with people who they are not from Europe. Those are stupid. They say to you, Palestine belong to Palestinian. Okay, hold on. First of all, Palestine is a new name, and this does not even exist. It's not the true name of the land. And the word Palestinian means foreigners. But those who they are living there right now, they are Arab. They are not Palestinian. They have nothing to do with the Palestinian. The Palestinians are all are gone long time ago. So how come, if it is so-called Palestinian, you say we should not replace the native, even though they are not native, that's already are a native one. But in your own land, you are bringing everybody to your land and give him your land. And soon you will become minority. The French will become minority in France. The British will become minority in Britain. The Spanish will become minority. The Morocco and the Muslims are flooding Spain. This is just a stupid government in Spain just gave 500,000 new migrant papers, legal papers, which means that's it, they will become citizen. They will never leave the country. Unless the Spanish people wake up and replace the stupid government with a real government and get them out of the country. And not only that, like, are you even giving papers to doctors, engineers, lawyers, authors? You are bringing the trash of other countries. Those who cross by the boat is not the one who is successful in his land. And obviously, because he have no education, he have nothing. He is coming to have a free welfare. And the majority are men. That will cause other big problem in the society. You have way more men than women, and then rape, kidnapping, harassing, sexual attack, you name it. Exactly, Islam fall into Islam before. So the Muslim, they could not occupy it by sword. Now they will occupy it by migration. This is why if you are in Europe, it doesn't matter which country is yours in Europe, go and vote against anything is woke. Those woke are nothing but self-destruction. They are wicked, they are mentally ill. You know, first time I went to vote after I became an American citizen, I went inside. I don't know how people vote yet. I'm new. I don't know. So I came, there's a table. I told him I want to vote Republican. The lady, she walked me. She said, okay, walk with me. She said, you have an accent? I said, yeah, I am an Arab from the Middle East. She said, oh, strange. Usually they vote Democrat. I said to her, I'm not stupid. You should see her face because obviously she was Democrat. From the first day I became a citizen, I said to myself, I will never vote for this wicked party. And I say to you, if you are supposedly Christian and you vote for Democrat, you are satanic. You are no Christian because you vote for everything they stand for, and everything they stand for is against Jesus. Everything they stand for. I mean, name one thing for me is not against Jesus. If you think that you are a Christian and you vote Democrat, you are wicked. You are stupid. You are mentally ill. Those people, they vote for abortion. Those people support homosexuality. Those people support Islam. Those people, they want to give Jerusalem to the Muslims. Those people, they want to destroy your kid. Your boy go to the school, they make him a girl. Is that what Jesus told you? So for me, anyone who vote for Democrat, he's an antichrist. I see it as it is, and I'm being truthful with you. Those are antichrist people. Not only they are wrong, they are antichrist. Ask any walk if there is a king or president in the history. My friend, they don't even know where is Israel. You want to ask them if there is any king. Those people do not know where Israel located. They go, they all hold the sign in their hand, the Free Palestine. They don't even know where is that. Many of those dummy American who they are free Palestine, the walk, they don't even know where the capital of USA. And always I want to say something for you, like very simple. The Lord, he says to us, from their fruits you shall know them. So anyone he vote for something against the teaching of the Bible, he is wicked and he is antichrist. Is that fair? So I do not need really to study political science. I study law, right? I have degrees in law. I have master degree. But this is not what make me make decision. What make me decision, I know my Bible very well. So if somebody want to vote for something against what the Bible teach, this is not a good guy. As the Lord, he said, from their fruits you shall know them. So if somebody planting the seed of evil in our kids, he is antichrist, because then our kids will be wicked. He's not only antichrist, he's anti our kids, he's anti our coming generation. Those people that are trying to destroy your country, giving it to the enemy. If you are a kid and you wear t-shirt wearing the flag of America, they kick you out of the school. But if you have the flag of Saudi Arabia or of Afghanistan or even Mexico, you are a hero. That is sick. You can't even be proud of your own flag in your country. So where you can carry it? The funny that foreigners, they wear t-shirts, have our flag in it. And those stupid woke, they don't want to walk with our flag. And in fact, they burn it. There's two kinds of people who burn the flag. The wicked American who hate America, and the wicked terrorists like Iran, like Hezbollah, like the Muslims who hate America. When the war started in the Middle East, I decided to go and join the army. I remember when I went inside the recruiting office, they were like shocked. You know, they said, who told you, who sent you? You know, and then they start making phone calls. I told them what I do. I told them what kind of degrees I have. They said, sir, hello, we have here someone, he want to join the army. Sound a great asset for the army, sir. Send him to me right away. They were so excited to have me. I went to join the army when Obama was making fun of our army, and he said, only losers join the army. Only loser, you remember? When he became president, he tried to hide that statement. Only losers join the army. But do you know who joined the army? Usually, is only Christians. And I'm glad now that the Department of War is cleaning the army from all the wickedness, making it a Christian army again. Before any meeting in the army, they have a prayer of the Bible. Any meeting. Yeah, they claim they love America only to get the chair, but they will never serve in the army. Anyway, I think we have enough for today. Did you have a good time? You see, I did not show you anything in the screen, so you can listen without looking at the screen anyway, you know. So you have a dark screen, but I think this is maybe more comfortable for the eyes. Yeah, you see, whatever you say about Trump, I don't like everything he do, but I have to say, I love many things he have done. Many things. Especially those things go with our Christian value. From the wicked, you see, when I saw this filthy Joe Biden in the day of Easter, putting the LGBTQ flag, I mean, what, and he invited them to the White House in the day of Easter. They did it to insult Jesus in purpose. Why in the day of the Easter? Why in the day of Easter you put a flag of the LGBT, and say at the same time, shouldn't we put the flag of America? What we have to do with the LGBT? You are a president. They made every embassy in the world, every American embassy, put the flag of the LGBTQ. What is that? What is the agenda exactly? Their brain is about sexuality. They spend hundreds of millions of dollars to change gender of people who do not even know. They make me sick. And let me tell you something very clear. Countries, any country, including America, if the American people follow this wicked party, Democrat, America will be demolished. It doesn't matter how big, powerful your army, because the first point of weakness is faith. When nobody have faith, nobody have motive. When nobody have motive, you don't fight, you surrender. And fighting in life is existing every day. If you have no motive, you don't fight disease, you die. You don't want to live, you die. Your body rejects medicine. You die mentally, you die spiritually, and then you will die physically. When I was doing my master's degree, I made a study, and for sure the teacher, they were not very happy with it. So I made a study about, you know, to let me talk, because if you are too much aggressive, they will not let you go through. So I said, if we assume that 100% of the society became homosexual, what that would do to the economy. I did not talk about religion, I did not talk about faith, I did not talk about anything. I said, if this has happened, the nation will die and your retirement will never be paid. The professor said, why? I said, the one who is paying now for your retirement, if you are 70 or 65, is someone is born 20 years ago. So if now we start, all of us, we become gays, which means men with men, women with women. We have no kids. So in 20 years from now, who is going to pay for your retirement? We have no kids. The nation will die. We will not have an army. We will not have population. Our number will shrink, and we will not be able to produce even income for retirement. So this plan is a self-destruction, and there's no benefit of it, regardless of belief and religion. If we don't have kids, there's no tomorrow. Other nations who have kids will take over. As simple as that. And this is what the Muslims trying to do in Europe. They have more kids than those European. So by time they will become the majority and European became minority, and then they kick you out. Either they will make you their sex slaves or they kick you out. Choose one. No kids, no future, no new generation. America will be gone in 100 years from now. The Muslims will love to make every American gay. They do not need to use nuke to nuke you. Your agenda will nuke you. Right? This is why it's against. It's not good for security. It's not good for economy, and it's not good for a future generation, because we will not have generation. A nation would die. It's very simple to understand. So when God, he says no for something, he don't say no just for the sake of no. He say no when it is wrong. And wrong for who? Wrong for you. So when the Lord, he says don't gamble, it's for your benefit, because you will lose the money, you will lose your mind, not him. When he say no to fornication, it's you who will get sick. It's you who is going to get sexual disease. It is you who is going to be used and abused. It is you who will suffer mentally from being lost like a goat, from women to women, from man to man. God is saying no to you for your benefit. When you do sin, you cannot hurt God. You are hurting yourself. And this is the case for everything. Anything in the Bible is for your benefit. This is why our Lord, he says, Sabbath was made for the man, not the man was made for Sabbath. Which means the Sabbath of God is not for God, really. It's for you. It's for your benefit. It's not God who needs a vacation. It's not God who needs to sleep. It's not God who needs to rest. It is you. Thank you, Salas. So always fight against sin, because every sin mentioned to you, like why God says gambler, fornicator, thieves, criminals, etc., homosexual, they will not inherit the kingdom of God. Why? Because you become an enemy of your own, and no one should enter the heaven. He is enemy to his own. You lost peace. People who join heaven, they will have to practice peace in order to be in the peace land. And when you choose sin, you choose war. And the first enemy for you that in this war is you. So for us as a Christians, it's very important to remember, always we have to go and vote. It doesn't matter what country you are. Even if your election is corrupt, do your part. Even if you know you live in a country is corrupt, election is false, blah blah blah. Do your part. Go and vote. And never vote for someone supports something against the Bible. Never. Do we agree? Don't vote for ethnic. Don't vote for white or black or Asian. Who care? Vote for what they stand for. If they stand for the Bible, we are with them. If they are against the Bible, they are our enemy. Never vote for race. Never vote for face. Never vote for height or color or how fat or how skinny or how bad looking or good looking. That doesn't benefit you. Vote for their ethic, if their ethical is biblical or not. And anyone who supports Islam, obviously he is unethical. And we can prove it easy. This religion teach having sex with kids, killing, kidnapping, lying. You can lie to your wife. Your wife can lie to her husband. It is zero ethic religion. All right? And always support the weak. Always. When you see somebody poor, do what Christians do. When you see somebody weak, do what Christians do. And when we say do what Christians do, mean do what Christ do. When Christ he says, I was hungry and you fed me, I was thirsty, I was a prisoner, I was sick, you came to me. They said to him, Lord, when we did it to you? And look at the beautiful Messiah says, when you do it to my brothers, which mean those people, anyone, you did it to me. And you do not know which one of them is the Messiah. It might be the Messiah coming to you, trying to see how good you are. He come to you as a hungry man. He come to you as a poor man. He come to you as a weak man. For the Lord is everywhere. And remember, those who have heart, many they will have heart for them. Because whatever you do will come back to you. You do evil, evil will be back. You are wicked, trust me, wickedness will come upon you. Wicked people will chase you. The good God, he punish. Sometimes he punish you immediately, sometimes he punish you in the sometime after, or maybe in the hereafter. But you will be punished when you do wickedness. And this war now in Iran, they are getting paid for their wickedness. 50 years of assassination, 50 years of car bombing, 50 years of kidnapping. Now they are getting paid back. God, he will send somebody to punish you, to smash you, to humble you, to make you go back to dust. And look at them, they are covered by dust. 20 days ago, they were proud of themselves. 20 days ago, they have millions shouting in their names. 20 days after, they are nobody even in the street speaking of them. God humbled them, brought them down not only to their knee, brought them down to their grave. So good God, he will punish, and he do punish. And remember, the Bible says always, remember that, if the Lord is with me, who could be against me? Don't think you are weak. You know, when I came to this country and I start talking about Islam, yes, I have degrees, I have education, but my English is not good. How I'm going to debate people, how I'm going to speak, who's going to listen to me? I'm nobody. You know what nobody mean? Nobody. But when you have faith, you can be somebody. When you have faith, you can do miracles. It's a miracle that this person whose English is funny, they are talking about him around the world, and they are making articles and studies about him in Indonesia, the biggest Islamic country in the world. It's a miracle that this nobody whose English is broken, he wrote books. It's a miracle that this person who is nobody, millions of people, they learn from him about Islam, and hundreds of thousands left Islam. Never think you can do nothing. Who is Peter? A man. Who is Paul? A man. Few men, they changed the world because of the Messiah. They were one day nobody. Fishermen. Nobody. Not billionaires, not rulers, not kings. Nobody. For if the Lord is with you, who could be against you? So always have a motive, and the best motive, I say to you, in life is your faith. Your faith will give you strength. Health is strength. You know, health, even health, is controlled by your faith. Even your strength. Those who have faith, they have different health. They have different resistance for disease. They have different resistance for harsh time, for depression. Your faith is extremely powerful. Never go to war without faith, and we are at war. We are at war with the media, with corruption, with lies, fake videos, AI, things is getting ever more wicked. You don't know what's true, what's not. Anyway, and thank you for those who are posting verses from the Bible. I appreciate that. So, you know, we pray that always victory will be for the good one, whoever that one is, even if it's my enemy. You see how fair I am? Because if my enemy is the good one, that means I'm the bad one. You know what I mean? That means I'm wrong. So I pray that the good one always will have victory. For the truth is what we seek. And we want victory for the truth, not for the person. I'm looking at the news. Look like the American and the Israeli are cooking heavily, and the Israeli are cooking badly in cooking Hezbollah in north of south of Lebanon with no mercy, making Hezbollah shish kebab. I see in the news they are saying 10 U.S. troops hurt, several in refueling plan damaged. Maybe like this is an attack in an airport in Saudi Arabia, maybe. Yeah. Saudi Arabia Air Base. Yeah, they have to hit harder. You know, they still can't fight. Yeah, look like, you know, still they're. Actually, I don't know why even they put those refueling plan or plane in the base standing still. Shouldn't they go and like be in the top of an airline carrier, you know, like aircraft carrier? Why they let them in the ground in a fixed target so they can be hit easy? That is a stupid mistake. They are saying several, not one, in the ground. They were like some kind of damage, not destroyed but damaged. They should be smarter. Anyway, I want to say thank you guys for being here. I hope you have a good time, and we will try to go again maybe tomorrow. God bless you. Leave your comment, and we appreciate those people who support us always. Uh, thank you. God bless you. God is good. So is Jesus. And we are the Crusade. See ya. Bye bye.